it's me, Stagger. First of all, I want to apologize for the quality of this video, mainly because I am recording this to my phone, so I can just immediately upload it to YouTube without having to deal with the camera's bullcrap that I have to deal with before I make a video. Not only that, but also my microphone broke. This is beyond my repair. The wire is stripped and there are some bends to the prongs, so that's why I'm not recording this by using Bandicam. And yeah, but I know you guys aren't really here for me to ramble on about talking about the microphone. You guys are here for me to talk about the 5th Gen Battle Sprite tutorial. But before we begin to get to the nitty-gritty, first of all, I just want to thank everyone for your patience. I have not received a single comment asking me where the video is or why haven't I uploaded it or anything on the lines of that. And I really, really, really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart that you guys, well, haven't done that yet. But anyway, there's a reason why it's been taking me so long to edit the video, and that's because I haven't edited any of it. I've been procrastinating, and the reason for that is because I'm not too happy with the way that the video came out. I admittingly rushed the video. That's because I know that you guys have been asking for this for over a year now, and I just haven't been uploading it or doing anything really. So the thing is, though, because this is, technically a sequel, I have to either be within par or surpass the previous tutorial. And one of the biggest things that I was planning on doing was like doing little art segments. With this tutorial, I actually did assume that you guys were already knowledgeable in regards of hacking 3rd Gen sprites, but I still did a refresher course by making sure that you guys know that every single character must be within 16 colors. So, in other words, 15 for the character, and then one flat color for the background. And that seemed to do okay, but I still was like, okay, so just to save time, I already pre-made the sprite sheet, and then copy and paste. And I wanted to do that. I wanted to correct that. So I kind of made it to a point where basically I assume that everyone is new to hacking, and of course, it's still pretty straightforward and thorough, but it's going to have a little bit more of an art asset, and I feel like that is actually very, very important. Especially for this one, because of the sheer difficulty of doing this. It's not as simple as editing a character sprite and then moving on to the next. It's actually a little bit harder than that, because you actually have to edit every segment. I know Trainer Splash is going to be angry at me because I never really gained permission to use their sprite, but I'm just going to be using this regardless. Trainer Splash can be mad at me, whatever. Anyway, so I was just showing off, how to make Alolan Raichu into the game, how to add Alolan Raichu into the game, and basically, you see this, right? I have to do segments, and I have to tell you a very easy way into creating these different segmentations of the body parts, and how to make it move around and be easy to look at and, flow. And just overall an easy experience to kind of to kind of tell you, you know, this is the easiest way I can explain how to do this and that. And, you know, there's layers and whatever. So, layers and boxes, that's the easiest way to do it. But, the thing is that I didn't really go too in depth. I just told you, you know, select each part, make a layer, select each part, delete each part, and then just fill in the background color with something darker than the box color, blah 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 blah, and work your magic. Work your sprite editing magic. And that's essentially the way it is with trainer sprites and black 2 and white 2 as well. And the same thing with the back sprites of regardless of which version that you're working on. And the biggest thing about working with Pokemon sprites that I find rather annoying is that, you know, you gotta select Pokemon, and then you gotta go to whatever Pokemon you're editing. You have to edit the front male sprite, the front female sprite, the shiny front female sprite, the shiny front male sprite, the shiny back male sprite, the shiny back female sprite, the shiny back static female sprite, the shiny back, the shiny back static male sprite, the back male static sprite, the back female shiny sprite, static back sprite, the front. Oh, sorry, my battery is apparently low. Anyway, the front female static sprite, the front male static sprite, and etc. 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 So this is actually the more annoying part. And when I was working with Clink, the one that I was planning on using, because obviously Trainer Splash has never really replied to me, giving me permission to use it, I made a ginormous mistake and I forgot to click this box, which is syncing palettes. And because of that, Clink looked all blue when I put him in the game. And there was even an error where I actually forgot to edit the front-facing sprite, the front-facing static sprite. Wait, no, it was the moving sprite. The front-facing moving sprite, and I was like, okay, fine, I'll just simply make the change off camera, and then showing that it works on camera. And it's really that lack of enthusiasm that really got me to not really want to upload that. Not only that, but also whenever I transition into a different, to a different portion of the video, you'll hear me give out a big sigh because I know what's coming next. I know what I'm going to need to explain is going to be hard to do to a general audience. Now, that is exactly why I planned on doing two versions of this video. One where I basically just show you how to use the program, and one where I do show off the art aspect. So, basically. And another thing is that, well, I'm not sure how often I mention this, but it really genuinely is very difficult to make a tutorial on this. A video tutorial, I should probably specify. So what I'm thinking right now is actually making a written tutorial, so that way it is just going to be overall a lot easier to follow than if I were to do this video tutorial. Now, of course, with all that being said as well, with the video tutorial, I planned on making some, redos. And this is actually pretty common with whenever you make a tutorial. So, every single segment, every single annotation that you see here was actually just one take. well, okay, fine. During the editing process, I did redo some takes, but regardless, I made sure that I was very happy with the take before I decided to keep it and then put it into the video. This one, I was like, okay, that take is good enough. I managed to get through the end. Let's go ahead and move on. And that's not really the way I should have been thinking. And another thing is that actually, this is actually more on YouTube's fault. They took away annotations. And a problem with procrastinating on that is that, it was actually a very, very recent thing too. And I was actually playing with a little iCard, and it doesn't seem like I can really skip, leave an annotation saying that I can skip spoilers. Or, sorry, not spoilers, but I can, give you this luxury of having an interactive annotation that you can click on. And, if you don't want to go through the introduction, you want to go to Heart Gold Soul Silver, you can click on that, and boom, it'll give you to the tutorial on Heart Gold and Soul Silver. So, you will never have that luxury anymore, and it sucks. You'll have to go to the description and do it there. I'll even make a comment and pin it down so that way you guys can have, it'll be permanently pinned so that way you guys can, do this on your phone for whatever reason you decide to do this on your phone, because it's admittingly a lot easier if you just had well, at least for me, it's a lot easier if you just put this to the side and then or I guess the other side, because all your icons will be over here, and then just work it through that way while you're watching a tutorial. But of course, that's just me. I'm not sure how you guys would do it. But anyway, so when I'm planning, I already explained it. So I am planning on making a written guide for this, because it genuinely is difficult to make a video explaining all this stuff. And, if you can do it, if you can actually fill in my shoes and make a better video than what I did, I will heart your comment. Oh no, wait, I guess. Well, if you do leave a link to the video, if you leave a link to the video on the video that I'm making, I'm sorry. It's 5:11 in the morning and I haven't been to sleep yet. Oh no, it's 6:11 in the morning and I haven't been to sleep yet. Anyway, if you're to make a video and send me a link, I will review it, and if it's good enough, I will heart your comment, and then making sure that everyone knows that that video exists. I too am planning on remaking this video whenever I can get a new microphone. So I guess you do have some competition. No, but seriously though, I would really, really appreciate it if you were to, make a tutorial on this thing and surpass mine, because this tutorial is just darn awful. And of course I will be making the written tutorial, and I'll be more than happy to answer questions that anybody has. It's what I really, really like to do. In fact, I would love GameFAQs to allow me to write, walkthroughs for them, but for whatever reason, I can't seem to work their website to the point where I can make walkthroughs for them. But it's whatever, they lost a pretty good guide person, whatever, and, yeah. But anyway, oh yeah, for those concerned about the written guide, there will be pretty pictures taking you each upon each step. And overall, I believe that a written guide is really the thing to go for with this, concerning how difficult this truly is. I can't stress that enough. And I want people to do it. You know, I wouldn't be making a tutorial saying... I won't be making a tutorial if I didn't believe that people can't do it. You know, that's the whole point of tutorials, is so that way we can teach people to do it, so that way, you know that they can properly do it, and that they can, you know, do a whole bunch of crazy things with the knowledge that they learn. So with that all being in mind, and all that being the case, pretty much expect the video to be uploaded at some point. So, and also expect a written guide. I will, like I said before, I will be answering questions because I like doing that. And I will be helping you out the best I can with this crappy tutorial that I made. And overall, and I also hope that the written guide works. So, anyway, I don't really think I have anything else to say, so once again, thank you everyone that's been very patient, and thank you for listening to me ramble on and on and on. And so anyway, that's it, and I'll be seeing you.